America is a land of diversity, beauty, and state pride. But let's be honest, not every state gets love. Some states seem to draw the short straw when it comes to national opinion, internet memes, and public perception. Whether it's bad weather, traffic, politics, or just plain bad vibes, these 10 states consistently rank among the most hated in the country. Let's count them down, from annoying to downright despised.
10. New Jersey. New Jersey.
The Garden State. Despite its proximity to New York City and having beautiful beaches, it often finds itself the butt of jokes. People complain about the industrial landscapes, the smell on the turnpike, and the aggressive driving. It doesn't help that everyone from New York loves to hate on it. And let's not forget the reality TV damage done by Jersey Shore. Still, it has passionate locals who swear it's misunderstood.
9. Florida.
Sunshine, beaches, and
Florida man.
For every stunning sunset and world-class amusement park, there's a bizarre headline involving an alligator in a Walmart or a criminal with a wild backstory. Add in humid weather, wild politics, and hurricanes, and Florida becomes a state people love to laugh at. While millions vacation here, just as many roll their eyes every time it's in the news.
8. Texas.
Everything's bigger in Texas, including the opinions about it. Texans are famously proud of their state, but that pride can come off as arrogance to outsiders. Texas often clashes culturally and politically with more liberal parts of the country, and its tendency to float secession jokes doesn't help. Whether it's the heat, the traffic in Dallas, or the politics in Austin, Texas is as polarizing as they come.
7. New York.
The Empire State has a bit of a superiority complex, and it shows. While NYC is an iconic global city, not everyone is a fan of its fast-paced, aggressive culture. People from upstate often feel ignored or misrepresented. And across the US, there's a stereotype that New Yorkers are rude, impatient, and full of attitude. Love it or hate it, New York doesn't care, it's too busy to notice.
6. Alabama.
Alabama often ranks low in national perception polls, largely due to its history of racial tension, poor education rankings, and poverty rates. The state's conservative politics and controversial laws have also made headlines that fueled national criticism. Yet, it has a deep cultural identity, a love for college football, and natural beauty that locals fiercely defend.
5. California.
California is either a paradise or a cautionary tale, depending on who you ask. On one hand, it's got Hollywood, Silicon Valley, and some of the best weather in the world.
On the other,
sky-high taxes, extreme cost of living, wildfires, droughts, and traffic jams that can break your spirit. Its progressive politics also make it a favorite punching bag for conservatives across the country. For some, it's a dream, for others, a nightmare.
4. Mississippi.
Mississippi has long struggled with its image. High poverty, poor health care, and low education rankings have plagued its reputation for decades. The state's legacy of racial inequality and slow pace of progress also continue to cast a shadow. Even many Mississippians acknowledge that change is needed, but outsiders often write it off completely, unfairly overlooking its music heritage, cuisine, and Southern hospitality.
3. Illinois.
Chicago may be one of America's great cities, but for many, Illinois starts and ends there. The rest of the state often feels like an afterthought, and Chicago's issues, crime, corruption, and political scandals, paint a negative picture that spills over to the entire state. Add in high taxes and budget problems, and Illinois often gets labeled as a state in decline, even if parts of it are thriving.
2. West Virginia.
West Virginia often appears in lists highlighting poverty, opioid addiction, and unemployment. The state is seen as isolated and behind the times, with a rural image that doesn't help its national standing. Stereotypes of hillbilly culture persist, despite its breathtaking mountain landscapes and resilient communities. While locals cherish their way of life, national perception is still harsh, and changing it is an uphill climb.
1. California. Texas. Florida. Nope. It's 1. Ohio.
Yes, Ohio. The state that's become the internet's favorite punching bag. Why? It's not totally clear. Some blame the weather, others the bland cities or the flat landscapes. But mostly, it's just become a meme. Only in Ohio jokes flood TikTok and Reddit. People associate it with chaos, weird stories, and a kind of unexplainable energy. Even those who've never been to Ohio have something bad to say about it. Ironically, it's not that Ohio is terrible, it's just become the default state to hate for laughs. But hey, being the most hated makes it unforgettable, right? So, what makes a state most hated? It's a mix of bad press, cultural clashes, economic struggles, and good old-fashioned stereotypes. Most of these states have amazing things to offer, but perception is powerful. And once a reputation sticks, it can be hard to shake. What do you think? Do any of these states deserve the hate, or is it all just unfair assumptions? Tell us your pick for the most overrated, underrated, or unfairly hated state in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more lists that spark debates and uncover the unexpected side of America. It's no secret, every state in the US has its charm and its critics. But some states just can't catch a break. Whether it's bad weather, annoying drivers, high costs of living, or even just pure stereotypes, certain states get more hate than others. Today, we're counting down the top 10 most hated states in the US, and trust us, you won't believe which one takes the top spot. But here's the twist, many of the states on this list have passionate residents who love where they live.
And honestly,
Some of the hate comes down to stereotypes, misinformation, or plain old internet bandwagons. So whether your state made the list or dodged the bullet, remember, no place is perfect. And sometimes, being hated just means people are paying attention. What state do you think is the most unfairly hated? Or which one deserves the heat? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the weird side of America.